Yeah, Parker, we saw you get your starting, I guess not the starting job back, but get your chance to return punts again against Colorado. How'd that feel to get back out there?
Yeah, it was awesome to be back out there. Felt good. Haven't done it in a couple weeks, but I was excited to be back out there when K-pop called my number. I know I had to do something. I didn't get the longest return. They pinned me on the sideline, but I got what I could, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the season.
Also wanted to ask you a little bit of a slow start in that game for the team, but you guys responded obviously, you were able to get the win. Give us your overall reaction to just how things played out at Colorado.
Yeah, I mean, it just shows how resilient our team is on both sides of the ball. They came out, it was 14-0 before we could even blink, and the defense stepped up big time, stopping them in the second quarter to let us come back. And then from then on, we were just rolling. The offense was rolling, moving the ball down the field. The defense was stuffing them, getting huge sacks, and special teams was making big plays with Sam pinning them deep in their own end zone, and it's been good to see the team come together in those tough wins. I mean, we haven't really had adversity, and I think that was our first taste of adversity, and we handled it well.
Regarding the course of your season, you sat out a good portion of fall practice, I think, with some minor injuries and breaking in a new quarterback. And it seems like you've started to hit your stride. Do you feel that? And how tough has it been maybe for you just to maybe get up to speed with everything going on with your injury situation and breaking in a new quarterback?
Yeah, no, obviously I was frustrated because it happened the first day of fall camp, and I wasn't able to practice all fall camp. I started practicing first game week, I guess, game prep. And I didn't feel like myself for those first 2 weeks. And having that bye after that second week was huge for me and getting that confidence back. And then the ECU game, I felt like being myself again. And then the Colorado game, I felt like I was back to full stride again.
Yeah, Parker, curious to find out your take on why the Cougars play so well at night. I think you're 31 of your last 35 wins in night games.
Yeah.
What's your theory on why you guys are so good at night?
I mean, I don't know. They play us that time. I mean, every single week, so we just got to be ready for it. And I think we love it. Our our sports scientists and everyone, they do a great job of getting us prepared, waking us up, telling us when to take naps, getting food in us at the right time. And I mean, I think we just come out and under the lights, we like to shine. So it's been fun.
And then what's your favorite Bear Backmeyer story? Chase gave us some good ones the other night after the game about going for milkshakes and playing the
Yeah.
guitar. What's your
Um,
you think of when I bring up his name?
I would say playing Clash Royale with Bear. I mean, the whole team plays Clash, but I mean, playing with Bear, it's funny. He says he's the best player on the team, and he's confident, he's cocky. He's also super funny in the huddles. In the huddles before like the possession, he'll say something just witty, and it's funny to hear him. Like he's just out there having a good time. But yeah, having Bear back there it's been awesome.
Yeah, Parker, looking ahead to Friday, it's one less day to prepare. Does that affect anything for you guys, just having the Friday game versus a Saturday matchup?
I mean, not really. We played late Friday night. It's basically like playing a Saturday morning game, honestly. So we're gonna attack the week like we normally will, and it'll be nice to have a longer week going into next week. But I think, yeah, it's gonna be a fun week this week.
You're obviously playing a multifaceted role as a slot receiver. We've seen you throw the ball, run the ball, do all the different things you do in this offense. Is it a role that you enjoy embracing the way they utilize you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, my first 3 years here, I was known as the gadget guy, right? I only threw the passes and came in on certain plays, but being able to start and just play the whole game and get receptions and be more of a receiver has been fun. And then also sprinkling in the throws and the reverses and stuff like that. But it's been really fun to really expand my role as a receiver, and it's gonna be fun to keep going forward.
Parker, you brought up the gadget plays. It seemed like Colorado was pretty dialed into those. Do you feel like what's maybe been the root cause of some of those specials for you guys this year? Maybe not as having as much success as years past?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think they're more prepared for it now. I guess they've seen it more. We've thrown a lot of them, and it comes down to execution. There's little things that I could have done better that would have helped set the play up better. But yeah, I think last year when we threw that one to Tava, they were expecting some sort of trick play coming, and I think every team does when they see me out there. So we're just gonna have to dial up something that's gonna be unexpected.
And I also wanted to ask you, this program's won 15 of its last 17 games, and the names change in a lot of different spots in given weeks sometimes, but you guys find ways to win games no matter what the circumstances are. What do you kind of attribute this winning success that BYU is experiencing dating back to last year?
Yeah, I would just say our culture of humble and hungry, no matter what. We have guys who don't get to see the field as much, but they're ready to step up at any given time, and I think that's what really sets us apart. We have guys like if someone goes down, the next guy's up, and you don't really see a difference. And I think that's just a testament to who we are as a team, who we are as a like individuals, and everyone just wants to play, and they're working as hard as they can to get on the field.
Yeah, Bodie, kind of take us through coming out of high school. You were kind of a guy that could play a lot of positions, even tight end. How's it been finding your position now, where you're kind of a hybrid D tackle, D end? How's that worked out for you, and how great is it to be allotted the playing time you had this season?
It's definitely been an adjustment. Gaining weight from being like I came in at 215 and now I'm 265, and so it's definitely been an adjustment. But I'm having a lot of fun doing it, playing hard, playing physical, just trying to do the best that I can, do my job, and hopefully help the team succeed. So I've been having a lot of fun.
Hey, Bodie, we talked a little bit about this in kind of in the preseason and training camp and stuff, but you know as well as anybody, there were a lot of question marks around this defensive line coming into the season, and it feels like you guys have kind of flipped that and made D-line play, defense in general, really kind of your strength. Just what is it about kind of this first month of the season where you guys have really come out as strong as you have, I guess?
Yeah, I guess we've always just believed that, ever since winter workouts, we've known what it's going to take. We've seen it last year. We had some good players come in, but we also have good players here already. Like we've always believed that we are dominant defense, and so now we're just showing it. So, yeah.
Bodie, you guys had a slow start defensively against Colorado. From your vantage point, playing on that defensive line, what happened?
I can just say it's simple mistakes, things we got to clean up this week. We're going to watch the film and like I said, clean it up. Simple things that we just need to do better and lock down. So, yeah, that's what I can say about that.
Do you like playing Friday night games versus Saturday? Does it matter to you?
Nah, it doesn't really matter. I mean, it's a little different, a little faster week. Got to prepare a little faster, but nah, there's not really a difference. We're going to play the same game no matter what.
All right, Jake Hatch.
I do have one more. Bodie, facing off against West Virginia, you guys have gone across the country and played out there. They're coming across the country. What are you looking at? What do you expect from the Mountaineers?
I'm just really excited. Last time we played them, it didn't go our way. It's a pretty tough game, but looking forward to this rematch. And they have some good runners. Their line is pretty solid. So, just do our thing, stop the run, and play dominant, control the line of scrimmage. Just do our thing, play our defense. So, yeah.
Bodie, I know that it's not individual stats aren't the end-all be-all, but what's it going to take for the DNs to get some sacks?
Man, we're long overdue for some sacks, but we've been working on this. So this week for sure, we're gonna get some sacks this week for sure. But just got to keep grinding it out, just keep stopping the run, doing our thing. I guess, yeah, it's overdue. So it's on the way. It's on the way for sure. That's all I can say.
How comfortable do you feel in Jay Hill's defense right now? I think, obviously year 3 with the program with Jay Hill. Just how comfortable do you feel and confident going into a given week in this scheme?
I feel very comfortable, very confident in this defense. I mean, yes, like you said, it's my 3rd year being in the defense, so I've been here for a while, and yeah, I feel very confident and comfortable in this defense, just ready. And I know how dominant it can be as well, as we've seen last year and this year. So, yeah, I'm very comfortable.
Yeah, Bodie, I know you're not in the linebackers room with those guys, but what has Max Alford kind of brought to the team and to the defensive unit, and what's he like as a kind of as a guy, as a fella?
Yeah, I've gotten to know Max pretty well. He's awesome. He's awesome dude. He works hard. That's one thing I can say about him. He's a very hard worker. He's very smart. He knows the game. He's just a solid player and a solid dude. So we can count on him. Just more trust in the defense and just yeah, he's a solid dude. Yeah.
All right. Any others for Bodie? Okay, looks like you're good to go, Bodie. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. And then last today, we'll have Faletau Satuala, who will be here in just a second.
What's up?
All right. We have got any questions for Faletau?
I do. Sorry, I had that muted there. Faletau, I just wanted to ask you, in terms of your play on the field, we've seen you really start to get more and more time as the season's progressed here. Just give us your reaction to playing more and more.
Yeah, it's exciting. Obviously love playing football. And it's great just to know that Coach will trust me to be on the field more and to make plays. So I think I'm having a great time playing more and just allowing me to learn the game more and be able to make more plays.
We've seen you rotate between both strong and free safety, if I'm not mistaken. What's that been like, trying to learn both those positions and really master both of them?
Yeah, I think it's been great. Last year I came in just learning free safety, but being able to master, and I guess I haven't really mastered both of them yet, but learning both of them and really get into it has helped me become a better player overall. Just being able to understand what we're trying to do, help with disguises, where I can be to help the other safety and the other people on the field. I think knowing both positions really helps a lot with elevating how I play.
Faletau, did the first quarter, did that nick the defense's confidence at all, or do you feel like the way you guys rebounded back and played well the final, 3 quarters, did that kind of make up for that, and you guys are the same confident defense moving forward?
I don't think it was anything against our confidence. If anything, it just showed that we could play through adversity a lot, and we really had to rally together. Some great adjustments made. Obviously, Colorado came out with a good game plan to kind of get into their Wildcat with the number 6 at quarterback, and that kind of got us a little bit. But once we adjusted and stuff, I think it was really good for us to go through the adversity and come back the rest of the 3 quarters and come out with a win.
Then you guys seem to play really well at night. And what's your theory on why that is?
I don't know. I think just the environment. Coach Hill said out of all the teams in the nation, we're usually the ones getting the most late games. So, I think just the repetition of playing that late really gives us maybe a little edge over everyone else. I'm not sure though. I think put us at any time, we're gonna put up a good game.
Yeah, Faletau, I had something, but you mentioned something just now that I kind of wanted to follow up on a little bit because of sort of what you guys experienced at Colorado and what they were able to do offensively against you. What did you learn about maybe yourself or even the defense in general from that game that you feel like, reminder, we're only 4 games into the season, so that you feel like you will kind of treat you guys well for the rest of the year?
I think a big thing we learned was just how great our coaches are, being able to trust them and their adjustments and where they're telling us to be, just making sure we're all fitting to our responsibilities. Our coaches were really great. And another thing is just facing the adversity. There's going to be games where you're going to be down and a play or two breaks through. But I think just overall as a defense, a big phrase is bend, don't break. So just showing that our team can play through the adversity is good.
And then you touched on it a little bit there with the night games, but college football is usually a Saturday sport. You're well aware, you followed it probably most of your life. I'm sure. What's kind of the biggest difference in playing on a Friday night? And obviously you get one less day to prepare, but do you feel a difference in the game week at all, or is it just kind of go out and play?
Um, yeah, it kind of messes with our schedule a little bit, but at the end of the day, like we just got to play the football game. You can't let little things like that change how we play and how we prepare. Just putting a little extra work in every day to make sure we're prepared mentally wise. That extra day that we don't have, we can make up for by putting a little more work in the film room every day.
Faletau, take us through your first career sack. That moment, how was it, and what was that play call to get home and get that sack?
Yeah, we were called in man coverage, but I was lined up on their tight end 84. He's a pretty big blocking tight end, so pre-snap I'm assuming he's going to stay into block, but obviously I got to see run pass, and to me it almost looked like it was designed QB run, him sprinting out after his read, but I kind of had a similar play against ECU where quarterback was scrambling, running out, and I got stiff armed and didn't make the play. So I kind of had to make up and show that I can make those tackles and get to the quarterback.
And now looking ahead to West Virginia and their quarterback situation, kind of a little bit of uncertainty. What are the challenges from your perspective? Now second year in the program of preparing for a game week where there's a little bit of mystery as far as the opponent's quarterback situation.
At the end of the day, whoever they put out there, I think we're gonna do a good job preparing for their whole offense and how they're gonna play. I think it was a little bit with Colorado. We didn't really know who they're gonna put out, but I think same with that. Like we just came out and obviously the first drive or two was a little rough, but we figured it out and made adjustments and played. Virginia has a really good rushing offense, so I think that'll be a big thing for them. And our rush defense has been pretty good all year, so I think we'll be good against it.
Okay, you're good to go. Thank you, Faletau.
Appreciate it.